Okay.
And hello there. Good night. We are here in an interview with my student. His name is Andrew Hernández. Hi, Andrew. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew. I'm 21 years old, and I live here in Mexico, actually. I studied the social communication career, and now I'm studying the music production career. Yeah.
That's so nice. I can see that you have a lot of equipment for being a producer. Can you tell us more about that? Because maybe our viewers they want to know how does that stuff work.
Yeah. This is my PC. It's basically equipment. I don't have uh, equipment specifically for the music production, but I think this works well. I have my keyboard, my gaming keyboard, and I have two screens
Screens,
to.
wow.
Yep.
Yes, and you have another one that it's bigger than the others.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's my
so
TV.
nice. So you use all that to produce music, or what do you do with all that stuff?
Yes, sometimes I use this when I produce music because I need to see my DAW, my program here in my screen, and in this screen, I put my plugins, all the stuff I need to put in the in the DAW, and
Yes.
my TV is only for watch Netflix or YouTube.
I thought that it was also for editing or to make music.
No, I think in the future I'll use this to my music production base, but not now. Not now.
All right, man. Yes. Listen, maybe our viewers they would like to know a little bit about you because you are not just a producer, you are also a musician. What can you tell them about that?
Yes, actually, I'm a bassist and a drummer, and I have two projects now. I'm a drummer in a band called Becomes the Sinner. It's a metalcore gent project, and I'm a bassist in alternative indie project called Rafa Vipsiesna. And yeah, I play the ukulele and bass and drums, obviously.
All right. I didn't know that you were working with Ralph Vipsiesna because we have already interviewed him. Did you see his interview?
No, really?
Yes, he was like one of my first students to be interviewed, and he also
Wow.
makes music. But in that time, he didn't want to sing because he was a little bit nervous. So I didn't know that you were part of that project. Why don't you tell us about the project of the music band that you are participating, the metal one? Do you
The
have?
metalcore one?
Yes. Do you have any projects ahead? What's
No,
coming?
I don't have any projects ahead. That's Becomes a Sinner and Ralph Pipsiesna are my two main projects for now. I have another project called Dark Mouth. It's the metalcore project, but I'm only the producer.
All right, but with Becomes the Sinner, do you have like a new single to be launched by any platform or something like that you can tell us?
Yeah, we launched a few hours ago a new single called Diamonds, and it's now in YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, and iTunes.
Yes, where can we find it? Can you like tell us like the way to find it there so that our viewers can like check your music and the way you play?
Yeah, and all the platforms you can find us with the name Becomes the Singer in Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, iTunes, etc.
All right, that's so nice. Listen, something that we usually do here in this kind of interviews, we ask to our hosts to give us some recommendations about what can students do to learn more English. What can you tell us about that?
Like a few tips.
Exactly, like the
Okay.
ones you used to speak like this.
Okay. Yeah, I have some tips. One of the most important tips I have is you need to change your entire environment to learn English. If you wanted to learn English, you need to take English and be part of English 100%. So you need to change the way you see movies, way you watch TV, the way you listen music, and obviously you can't watch a movie in their um, mother language and with the English subtitles. I don't know. Obviously, it's easier if you live in the States or Canada, UK, but you can learn English in your country too. Uh, one of the most important too is to speak with a native person. For me, it helps me a lot because I have a friend who lives in Los Angeles. Actually, he lives near of me, like 5 minutes from me. And yeah, I think that's very important to listen to native people because obviously it's different if you learn English here in Mexico and in the USA.
Exactly. Well, I think that what you said is completely true because maybe people they need to get used to the accent, the pronunciation, and some phrases and slangs that Native Americans or Native Canadians or Native British use. So, as you said, it's a good option to watch TV series or movies in the original language and to follow what the subtitles say. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it's very important. And as I told you, you need to have friends, like American friends or Canadian friends, if you want to speak very natural. Because for me, it was very difficult to speak very fluent and to speak with the slang. And my friend helps me a lot because I think in Los Angeles has a very fast and fancy way to talk, like
Yeah.
the New York accent. And for me, my friend obviously speaks very fast. And the first time I listen, it's like, oh fuck, no, I can understand you. Can you slow, please, slow? And I think it helps a lot.
I guess your friend also speaks Spanish very well.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that way he like by living in LA he started to learn English, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
Another thing that I wanted to ask you, uh, do you think it's a good idea for new English learners to listen a lot of music?
Hmm.
Can music help you to learn more English? What do you think about that?
I think yeah, it can help a lot because yeah, if you listen a lot of music, you have a lot of vocabulary, obviously. But I don't know if that um, is the correct way to learn English. I think if you're new in English, you need to get a teacher to took some classes because teacher is like a guide. It's like a guide to guide you in a correct way to learn English.
So
Because
in this
obviously, if
case,
uh,
maybe it will be like a complement to listen to music, not exactly like the main tool for learning English, because as you said, it will be required to have a teacher to guide you.
yes, because obviously. if you only listen to music or read a lot of books, yeah, you will have vocabulary, but I don't know if you can understand the sentences, the past tenses, or something like that. So
Yes, you can.
you need to have these basic requirements to learn English.
In this case, you can maybe start getting disappointed that you can start listening to the songs and you just don't catch them, right? And you can
Yeah,
start like, no, English is not for me. I cannot understand it, and I don't know a word of what the person is singing, right?
yeah, and if you listen rap or trap music, it's more
Mm,
difficult, more
yes.
difficult.
Yes. Okay. Only just to conclude this interview, I also know that you are a photographer. Yes. What can you
Oh,
tell us about that? How do you get inspired to take your pictures, or what do you look at around before you take a picture?
okay. I started with photography when I was in the university, and I love the photography because you can play with color, with the person, with your camera. So I love to take portrait photos, like a person and the blur effect. Um, and I don't know, I get some inspiration in Instagram accounts like Brandon Wolfell is one of the most important photographers in Instagram. So yeah.
Yes. Or where can we find you to in order to see your pictures in Instagram?
Oh, actually, I don't have any pictures in my Instagram because now I'm only take pictures about me. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't have now an account
Or maybe by
specifically of.
Facebook. Where can we see some of your pictures?
I think in my Facebook I have some pictures. You can find me like Andrew Hernández.
Okay, that's great. Well, so as you can see, he is a person who knows how to do many things. He's a photographer, he's a musician, he's a producer, he speaks English, he does a lot of stuff, you know. So just to finish this interview, I would like to thank you for your time and for being here. It was a very cool interview. Anything else you would like to say to your viewers?
Yeah, if you speak English or you want to speak English, um, practice a lot, even if you make some mistakes, because obviously English is one of the most important languages now in the world. So if you are in Canada, if you are in China, Russia, Japan, and you don't know the native language, you can use English and people can understand that. So you need to learn English, yes or yes.
I think that's a very cool tip and a very wise recommendation from you. Thank you for being here. Have an excellent night. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.